You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show. Attraction Checklist is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons. Not only do patrons get to hear these shows up to a week in advance before their release, they also get special downloads of just the recorded attraction audio for each episode, and they get exclusive bonus episodes about attractions from other theme parks. Consider becoming a patron today for as little as $1 a month over at patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. And thank you for your support. My name is Grandpa Choco, and I invite you to join me on my quest to learn about and experience every Disney park attraction I possibly can. This is Attraction Checklist. Welcome to Attraction Checklist. This episode, we take a hike to the top of Disneyland's Tarzan's Treehouse. Located in Adventureland, Tarzan's Treehouse is described on the Disneyland website by saying, "Tour the legendary Vine Swinger's jungle home, built in an 80-foot-tall tree, and experience life on the wild side." There are no height requirements for this attraction, but guests must be ambulatory to experience it. Now, before we visit Tarzan and Jane, here are 5 fast facts about Tarzan's Treehouse at Disneyland. 1. Tarzan's Treehouse used to have much different residents. Originally opening in November of 1962, this was the Swiss Family Treehouse, and it stayed that way until its closure on March 8, 1999. The treehouse was then rethemed to the Disney movie Tarzan and reopened on June 23, 1999. 2. The treehouse grew a little when it was rethemed to Tarzan, gaining 10 more feet in the process. 3. The tree has been given the scientific name Disneyodendron Semperflorens Grandis, which means large, ever-blooming Disney tree. 4. Subtle nods to the Swiss Family Treehouse are present in Tarzan's Treehouse, including the Mind Thy Head sign, which is still there. And 5. Eagle-eyed guests will spot a Beauty and the Beast Easter egg in the treehouse in a teapot and chipped teacup that bear a striking resemblance to Mrs. Potts and Chip from Beauty and the Beast. Well, now let's swing up to Tarzan's Treehouse. Joining me today is John B. DeHaas, and after we walk through, we'll discuss our thoughts on this attraction. This is a binaural recording, so if you have headphones, put them on now as we head up into Tarzan's Treehouse at Disneyland. John B. DeHaas, we are at Disneyland. We just walked through Tarzan's Treehouse,
yes,
formerly known as the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse,
yes,
which I actually miss. But is this one that you go on when you come here?
Usually no.
Usually no, yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah, I guess it's all right. I miss the big old paddle wheel. They used to have the big paddle wheel with the cups like they do down in Florida. I miss that. Now, when I worked here, and I worked on the Jungle Cruise, on grad nights, when you would, I would work on Jungle Cruise on grad nights, when you were going to your break, part of your rotation was, on your way to your break, you had to walk the treehouse to make sure no high schoolers were getting up to mischief in the Swiss Family Robinson. Tomfoolery, skullduggery, shenanigans.
Roustabouts, ruffians, basically.
Ruffians, they were...
Ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells. It was like Pleasure Island up in the treehouse.
Rough housing.
Rough housing. So anyway, I just miss... I mean, I love Indiana Jones, so I'm fine with the kind of modifications they made to the treehouse for Indiana Jones. Just getting rid of the big wheel with all that stuff. And Tarzan's fine. The music is fun.
It's funny because I thought they changed it from Swiss Family Robinson to Tarzan to make it more relevant.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tarzan is, at this point, just as unknown as Swiss Family Robinson was then, you know?
Right, yeah.
I think it almost go back and be like, oh yeah, I remember that, or I can look it up. Whereas Tarzan was 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's the Tarzan Treehouse. John, everyone is waiting for your rating on the Tarzan Treehouse. People are on the edge of their seats.
I get 7 out of 10s.
That's some breath control. Thanks, John.
Thanks.
Do you agree or disagree with our thoughts on this attraction? Or do you just want to let me know what attraction we should go on next? Send me an email at hello@SaturdayMorningMedia.com, or you can let me know via Twitter, where my username is ToasterBoy, or post on the Attraction Checklist Facebook page at facebook.com/attraction checklist. This episode was edited by Steven Staver. Attraction Checklist is a production of Saturday Morning Media and made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who've gone to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up a monthly pledge for as little as $1 a month. Patrons get new episodes before they are released, downloads of the ride audio recorded for each episode, and exclusive bonus episodes featuring attractions from other theme parks. If you'd like to support this show and the other fun content from Saturday Morning Media, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up your monthly pledge today. You can also tell a friend about the show or leave the show a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. Attraction Checklist is copyright 2019 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Pachoco executive producer, all rights reserved. www.SaturdayMorningMedia.com. You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.